Hello, my Livy loves. Welcome back to Live Tarot. Today we are doing a pick a card reading where we're going to be taking a deep look at what are your persons, your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved. What are their true intentions towards you and this connection? So within that, we're going to be looking at a variety of different things like, what is going on with their energy and their current feelings about you. What would they specifically say to you from their higher self if they could? This is especially for those of you who are in some form of struggle or separation at this time, where you may have minimal to no contact. You may have stepped away or back from this connection. We're also going to be looking at what are their true intentions in terms of their next actions. What do they want to do next in this connection? If you are new to this channel, my name is Dr. V, and I want to give you a big warm welcome. I'm so happy that you're here, and if my videos resonate with you, make sure that you do hit that subscribe button and join this incredible Live Tarot family, where we are all here to uplift each other and support each other on our journey to love and abundance. Even though we are here to look at what is going on in our connection with our loved one, a big part of that is about raising our own vibration and empowering ourselves. And so today's theme is all about taking that time for self-care, for putting yourself, your well-being first and foremost, because it is only from that point that you can manifest great things, whether it's the love of your life, your twin flame, your soulmate, whether it's abundance, all of the things that make this amazing adventure of life so worth it, right? So here are your card choices. They are all within that theme of self-care. So as I always say, you can pick pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, or you can take all of the piles and take the messages that resonate for your situation and leave the rest, because this is a general reading. Not everything may be specific to your experience. If you'd like to have very specific guidance from Spirit on your unique journey, that's what a personal reading is for. And if you'd like to have one with me, the link to that is in the box below. So let's go ahead and get started with your choices here. Your group number 1 choice is cherishing self. I accept and love myself. Group number 2, savoring pleasure. I fully embrace bliss in my life. Pile number 3, group number 3, proceeding softly. My inner power grows in moments of quietude. So if you'd like to take a deep breath, close your eyes, see which one you feel most intuitively guided to, go right ahead, and we'll go ahead and get started with group 1. All right, my beautiful ones who chose group 1, cherishing self. Here is your reading, where we're going to be looking at what are your twin flame, soulmate, your beloved, what are their true intentions? Okay, so we're going to start here with your tarot. So what do we have here? We have the 10 of Wands, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the 6 of Cups. All right, so what I'm feeling here is that there's definitely been some sort of struggle, maybe even a separation in this connection. I feel that for your person, it has really, really weighed upon them. It has been a truly tense experience in putting some sort of a distance between the two of you. Because what I'm feeling is that with the 6 of Cups energy right here, they are right now kind of reliving your connection or your relationship in their mind. They're kind of processing over and over again everything that went on. So I feel that I can feel that they are going over and over in terms of the conversations, because I do feel that in this particular connection, there was a lot of communication, a lot of conversations back and forth, a lot of deep discussions. But within that, a lot of things started coming out from below the surface. So I feel like the more that you guys were talking and connecting, that is a good thing. The more kind of things that both of you had maybe kept a bit suppressed or repressed within yourselves started to come out. And you know, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, that is your truth, right? So if you need to speak whatever your truth is, you don't want to hold it back, hold it inside, you have every right to do that. The only thing is sometimes, you know, when we speak our truth, when others speak their truth, sometimes it can be a triggering experience, because we can, especially in our most intimate relationships, whether it's a twin flame or soulmate, sometimes we really can bring out those things within each other that need to be healed, right? We can trigger some of those shadows, some of those darker things within us. But I do feel that if those things come out, of course, temporarily, they can make things difficult. Of course, temporarily, it can bring people's egos up. It can bring people's defenses up. It can make you feel like you're in this 10 of Wands energy where you're just like, you know, this is way too much for me, you know. I just feel like I'm carrying a big burden here. You know, this is bringing up a lot, but I feel like it's been a double-edged sword for you, because it's almost like if you didn't bring it up, there were these 10 wands on your back anyway. There was something here that both of you may have been carrying around, some sort of thoughts and feelings that you were afraid to share with one another, because this is exactly what you were afraid of. You were afraid that it would cause some sort of a rift, it would cause some sort of a fight. And I feel that there's definitely some sort of energy here of not wanting to confront that. And I do feel that both of you are mirroring each other in that sense, that you didn't want to have this confrontation, but it did build up over time. So it got to a point where it started feeling very burdensome with this 10 of Wands energy. And you both got to a point where you're like, I don't want to carry this burden anymore. I need to be honest. I need to come out and state what it is. And so I do feel that happened somewhere along the line here. And whatever it was, it may have been very, very heavy, right? So their true intentions right now are trying to figure out, you know, how can this be resolved? How can this be worked out? Because I want to go back to the 6 of Cups energy. It's like they really miss you. They really miss, no matter what the conversations were, no matter how difficult they may have become, no matter how much you may have even disagreed or fought over certain things, I feel like their true intentions here are to patch things up, because this energy tells me that they are really, really missing you. They're going over those memories of you again and again. They're going over all of the things that you shared and talked about. It's coming back and back and back for them. And so they're one of their true intentions here is to seek that reconciliation. And what's interesting here with this Knight of Coins energy is that one of the things that they are seeking to do in that intention that they have, their real intentions towards you is, okay, how can we patch this up? How can we resolve the situation so that we can actually build a real life together? They want to be able to have something tangible here. They don't want to just resolve this with a band-aid. You know, I feel like they've come to a point in this connection where it's like you guys may have tried to put band-aids on certain things, but eventually band-aids don't work, right? You need a real resolution. You need a real plan, right? And so that's why I feel that your person, in terms of their true intentions here, is all about, okay, how do we make this resolution, this whatever these issues are between us? How do we come up with tangible solutions that work in the real world? Okay, that's what their true intentions are. And that is really, really good, because to me, that is the energy of maturity, right? That's the energy of really being mature, of wanting something to work out in the long term, and wanting the solution to whatever your issues are to be real and practical, so that it's not just another band-aid. Because look at this. This is your person. Like, they are holding a heart. You know, they are holding their heart in their hands right now. They want to be with you. They want and are willing to put their heart on the line. Now, I'm getting, for some of you, your person right now is not quite sure whether you would accept this. Because I feel for some of you, there were definitely a lot of difficult moments, a lot of difficult issues. I'm also feeling that for some of you, the reason why your person is holding a heart, and look, we're getting heart twice here. So this is also very significant. Turn on your heart light. See, allow yourself in this moment to reflect on a time when you experienced love. So we're getting two hearts here, and we're getting the energy of reflection, which is also an emphasis on this Six of Cups, right? So that's why I'm telling you, they are in reflective mode. They are reflecting over and over again. And I do feel that for many of you, the reason why you're getting this heart twice is because I feel that one of the mistakes that this person made with you was that they were a bit too cold in their energy. I feel like it's not that they didn't feel things. They did feel a lot for you and with you in this connection. But I'm also feeling like for some reason they didn't open up and show it to you. And that's one of their deep regrets. And one of their intentions now is to be able to open up that heart light, is to open up that heart energy. They are now willing and intending to be vulnerable with you right here, with this man holding a heart, right? They are intending to come to you finally with their heart in their hand, because they know that they have been cold. They know that they may have been distant in their energy. They also feel that as they were more into this, having these conversations and discussions with you, it was more coming from their ego. It was more coming from their mind, what their mind was telling them. And I do feel that to a certain extent, they feel like their mind almost played tricks on them, in the sense that, you know, and not that they're not taking responsibility. No, they are taking responsibility. They're not blaming it on their mind, but they felt like their mind was almost kind of protecting them by keeping them in their headspace, right? So that's what kept those walls of kind of coldness up, and why they didn't kind of open up to the warmth of that love. And that is why I feel that they are also, you know, wanting this to become a miracle. As in, for some of you, I feel like maybe your person has lost hope to a certain extent that they will be able to win you back, or they'll be able to win your trust again. So they are looking for a miracle here. There's a lot of wish fulfillment. Look at this genie in a bottle, right? So there's a lot of wish fulfillment that is happening here. And that's interesting, because that's also the card of Six of Cups. This is also about wishes being fulfilled. So again, one of their true intentions are, will their wishes towards you be fulfilled? Because that's what they truly want. They have a lot of wishes and desires towards you. And I feel like whatever distance that has come between the two of you has made them understand and appreciate you all the more than they ever did. And I feel like the more gratitude that has developed in their heart for you, the more their heart space has opened, right? Because gratitude always opens up your heart. Being appreciative, living your life from the vantage point of gratitude is always what opens up the warmth, right? When you have coldness, what opens up heart energy. So this is really beautiful. So let's take a look at some specific messages, okay, from their higher self to you. What would they say? See, you were my best friend and I cherished our friendship above all others, right? So this is why I'm saying you guys may have started out as very, very close friends, and that's why you are used to having all of these conversations, a lot of, you know, discussions going on here. I know we've been together in past lives. I recognize you. You were never a stranger to me. Beautiful, right? So I feel like that's also a beautiful energy of an awakening. I'm feeling lost and I don't know what to do about it. So for those of you who've been in separation, there's definitely here another energy of them in terms of them feeling very lost without you. And I feel like that's the other reason why they are in this constant reflective, I'm missing you, I'm reflecting, I'm missing you. What can I do to solve this? Can this miracle take place? I want to come to you with my hand, with my heart in my hand, you know, asking you to give me a chance to open up, to finally open up my heart to you. And I love the fact that they're also very much in this gratitude and miracle energy. This is so beautiful because that's where it's like, you know, they also very much appreciate the fact that you guys are best friends, right? So I do feel that the other thing that they're thinking here is that it's almost like nobody understood them the way you did and the way you do. So that's another thing that they're very much in gratitude about. So let's take a look at their next steps. What are their true intentions in terms of next steps that they want to take? Yeah, oh my gosh. Did I just say awakening? Yeah, I think I said awakening. Well, there's the confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. Ah, lovely. Look at this. Okay, so we're getting another. Wow, guys. This is really beautiful. Look at this. We're getting more of that Six of Cups energy. Okay, this person is really missing you. They are extremely attached to you, memories of you, nostalgia, repetition. See, I told you they're going over it in their minds over and over again. And look at this. And I think because of this, because of the gratitude that they are feeling, because of the opening of that heart space energy, that awakening is here. Isn't that beautiful? So they have really awakened to this connection in a new way. See, realization, progress. Your twin is awakening to your connection. So this is what they want to do next, which is to create this sacred space. Because I feel like, again, you guys really needed more warmth in this connection. You needed more of the nurturing side of it, because I'm feeling that for some of you, this connection was so exhilarating and amazing because there was a lot of that intellectual stimulation. There was a lot of great conversations. You guys may have had a lot of the same, you know, interests, the same experiences. There was a lot of that amazing intellect that was going on, but you guys needed more of the emotion too, to add to that passion. And I feel like maybe that is where things got a little bit more dicey, because you guys weren't as open about the heart energy, opening up that versus just the intellect side and the exchange of ideas. So now it's like your person wants to create a sacred space here. They want to come into this space with you that is sacred, so that it is now all about adding on to this openness of the heart between the two of you. Okay, opening the heart, coming back and creating that space so that that is no longer a band-aid. That is the true solution to all of this. Wow. So please do let me know what you thought of your reading in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, the link to that is also there, along with the link to all of these oracle decks that I've created for you who are on this journey to love and abundance. So if you haven't already, please do make sure you like, subscribe, and share. It means so much to me. I love you guys, and I'll see you all on the next video. All right, my beautiful group 2 who chose Savoring Pleasure. Here is your reading. We're going to be looking at what are the true intentions of your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved. All right, we're going to start off here with your tarot. Let's see, we have the Knight of Cups, we have the Six of Wands, and we have the Two of Swords. All right, so there's definitely something here about some sort of an important decision that needs to be made here for this connection between the two of you. So what I'm getting is there's an energy of making steady progress towards what it is that the two of you want from this connection. So I feel that your person, they haven't been the fastest moving energy here with this connection, okay? But in a way, I feel that it has worked out for you because there's something in the energy of the two of you together which actually, that kind of slow progress actually works for your personalities, for your energies. I feel like you both are the kind who don't want to just jump into something. I feel like both of you have had certain experiences in life where you were, like in the past, maybe a bit more spontaneous in those energies when it comes to romance. You may have jumped into things faster. You may have had a much more adventurous kind of nature when it came to romance in the past, but I feel like both of you have learned certain lessons from that kind of spontaneity. I feel like maybe both of you have regretted certain decisions that you made in the past before you met each other about love, about relationships, and about romance. So I'm feeling like both of you have a lot of camaraderie. Both of you see eye to eye because you've had some sort of similar shared experiences before you came together in this connection. So I feel like, you know, while before you guys were all like, yeah, you know, I'm going to jump right into this, I feel like you both came into this with the intention of, you know, taking it slow, really getting to know each other, really getting to know what is the situation, building the trust, and doing it very intentionally. So what I'm feeling here is that for your person, their true intentions were exactly that. Like that is where they were going. That's where they felt was their comfort zone. And so there's something in them that truly does appreciate that you guys took your time. Six of Wands, okay? There was something here where it's like, as you were progressing, you were starting to kind of, you know, build up those little victories. You know, you were both taking baby steps, and it was working. You felt like you were racking up those good points. You know, they felt like they were kind of accumulating good brownie points with you. You know, with the Six of Wands energy, it's like brownie points. Like, you know, they felt that they were slowly winning this, like they were as in winning your heart, you know, slowly building this relationship into something that is very solid. Okay, so that is where they were coming from. With this Knight of Cups energy, I do feel that with their emotional energy, again, they were a slower moving energy. I'm feeling that they didn't intend to keep you at arm's length, because I don't know why I'm getting this energy that for some reason, even though you both were on the same page, that you want to take it slow, you want to get to know each other, you want to make sure that this is intentional, but I feel like somewhere along the line, the issue became that this person, I don't want to say was too slow, but you may have started getting the feeling that they are keeping you at that arm's length. right? Like you were starting to get the feeling that there were certain parts of them that they were just not opening up to you. They were, you know, when it came to some of the bigger things, the bigger topics, I feel like you felt the door was closed, like they closed the door in your face. So I'm getting the energy that this person seemed really open and honest and caring and loving when it came to everything under the sun that wasn't something that opened up their deeper wounds, right? Like, so they were great about mostly everything, but when it came to like the really deeper stuff, the stuff that I feel that as a couple, as you start to really get to know each other, and as you're building towards the future that you need to kind of know about each other, I felt like that's when they became a bit more distant or a bit more like, well, I'm not ready to talk about that yet. So I feel like there was something here that you felt that you didn't know about them. And their true intentions were not to hide it from you necessarily, but for some reason they just have a hard time opening up to that level of intimacy. And I feel like the level of intimacy that you started wanting, expecting, and deserving from this person, they were not equally giving you that. I feel like you gave them the level of intimacy that you felt was right. So I feel like you may have opened up so much to them, and you may have even shared your deepest, darkest secrets, your deepest, darkest desires, your deep and dark fears. You may have opened up everything to them thinking that they were going to do the same for you, but for some reason they did not. They kind of chose not to. And I feel like that put you in a really bad place. Like that put you in a place of, feeling very disappointed in them, feeling like, wow, I just like bared my soul to you. And you're just like, yeah, I get that. But there was silence in return. Like you didn't reciprocate. You chose not to. You chose to stay in your mind, right? They're taking these decisions from their mind, from their head, Two of Swords. So their true intentions, I feel, are good, but for some reason they don't open up. They don't open up the way they should, the way you thought they should, okay? And because of that, I feel like something became very heavy. Something became very murky between the two of you. Because I feel like to a certain degree, you, again, bared your soul to them. You may have told them things that were so deep within your heart, so deep within your soul, that it required a lot of courage, a lot of bravery for you to do this. And it's because you trusted them so much. And again, their intentions were not bad, but their intentions were not to open up as equally for some reason, okay? So they came across as somebody who wasn't as compassionate. I really do feel this. I feel like you may have been disappointed in the fact that you opened up your soul to them, and they came across as somebody who listened to you, but didn't give you that deep sense of understanding or compassion that you were looking for and what you deserve, from the person who is your twin flame, your soulmate, the love of your life. From that person, we deserve or should be getting the deepest amount of compassion, of acceptance, right? Right? So I'm getting the feeling here that you didn't feel that they were giving you deep compassion and real acceptance. I feel like there was something here that maybe you had shared with them about yourself, your life, your experiences, where you didn't get the response that you thought you would. And it was a big letdown. They let you down in a big way. And I feel like now it's like you may have even just cut them off because of that. You may have gone into some mode of not trusting them, because you didn't get the right response. And, that makes sense to me, because obviously you're going to feel that. You're going to feel when you bare your soul to somebody and they don't respond in a way that's compassionate or accepting when they are supposed to be your partner. It can be so crushing. It can be so devastating. And so I feel that if you have stepped away from them or kind of like given them their space or taken some space of your own, it really opened their eyes. I don't think they got it. I think that there was a disconnect here. I don't think they got the fact that they didn't step up in a really important moment that they should have stepped up in, that they kind of just stayed in their head with this Two of Swords energy. And so now it's like they are intending or wishing that they had practiced compassion, see things from a different perspective. Like they weren't able to see it from your perspective. See, they weren't able to give you that acceptance that you deserve to have in that situation. And so I feel like their true intentions are to clear the air now, because see, this really put a dark cloud on the relationship, on the connection. And I'm not surprised, because it's like, I feel like things were going very well. Like I said here, you guys were, taking very solid, even if it wasn't the fastest moving connection, but you were making solid strides. You were taking solid steps towards each other. You were building a very solid connection here, but I feel like this is where they dropped the ball, that they did not reciprocate the same amount of openness that you were giving to them. And that is what really put a cloud on this connection. And so now your person is trying to or intending to clear the air with you so they can go back into this victory. And look at this. I mean, this is so beautiful right here with the Six of Wands and the victory card. This is the same energy. So now we're getting two of the same energies. We're getting energy being repeated here in a very powerful way. So your person, their true intention is to come back to this victory, to come back to the victories that they had been earning, right? The brownie points that they had been earning with you, that really they lost pretty much all of them because of this situation. So now their true intention is, okay, how can I get this victory back? Okay, how can I get this victory back? And what they're wanting to do is to make better decisions here in this connection as well, right? Make better decisions, because there was something here definitely where it was going great and then they just kind of lost the momentum. And they are really upset about that too. They felt that this was going great and then something happened that made you lose some sort of faith in them. And so one of their intentions is, okay, how can I show more compassion here? How can I show more acceptance here? So what would they say to you? What are some specific messages? I couldn't handle my true feelings for you, so I kept you as a friend and nothing more. Okay, so this is for some of you who have been in a friend zone with this person, but I also feel like this is also them treating you more like a friend here, right? So when this happened, when you opened up and you really took them into, the deepest places in your heart, they may have kind of given you that friend kind of acceptance, not really the acceptance or compassion that comes from your life partner, your significant other. They may have given you more of that friend vibe, and that's what I meant by like keeping you at arm's length, like not truly giving you that intimacy of a romantic partner. I love you, but I'm afraid to reach out and have you reject me. I want you to see the real me now. I've been hiding from our love for too long. See, there you go. Oh my gosh, Spirit. Thank you for this confirmation. See, they've been hiding from this love. They've been hiding from opening themselves up. And now they're afraid that, they want to reach out if you've been in some form of struggle or separation, but they are afraid that they really blew this. They're afraid that they blew it with you by not stepping up when the time was right. So let's take a look at what is it that they want to do next then. What will their next actions be? Sorry guys, I'm like, look at this. I'm like the worst shuffler in the world. No matter how much I practice, it doesn't get better. Why? Why? What do they want to do next here, Spirit? Oh my gosh, look at this. Okay, so they want to end this separation. They want to end it because look, they appreciate you so much. I think they have really come to understand and appreciate how open you have been. I think they didn't appreciate how much you gave to them, how much you opened up to them, how much you were willing to really give of yourself. You know, that you were willing to give them 100% of you. Honestly, you know, in a completely raw and honest way. And I think they did not appreciate that until now, until they kind of lost your trust. So their true intention here is, ooh, to make you an offer. Look at that. I love it. They want the separation to end. Okay, no more of this. They are going to come to you with an offer. They are going to reach out and start opening up, you know, expressing how much they appreciate the fact that you gave them all of you, and now they are ready to give you all of them. I love it. So make sure you let me know what you thought of this reading in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, the link to that is in the box below, as well as the link to all of these oracle decks that I've created for you guys who are on this journey to love and abundance. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, like, and share. It would mean so much to me. Thank you so much for being here. I love you guys. I'll see you all on the next video. All right, my beautiful group number 3 who chose Proceeding Softly. Here is your reading where we're going to be looking at what are your twin flames, soulmate, beloveds, true intentions towards you and this connection at this time. So let's start off with your tarot here. And we have the 7 of coins or pentacles. We have the Page of coins or pentacles, and we have the 6 of coins or pentacles. Wow, guys, all pentacles energy. So this is really fascinating. So what I'm feeling here is that there is a lot going on right now in terms of your person and you, your connection, and the real world, as in tangibility, okay? This is definitely not one of those 5D kind of connections, right? As in that this is very much a connection that is all about being grounded. I feel like both of you are very practical people. There's a definite maturity. There's a definite wisdom that is coming through here that I feel that both of you share. I feel like you both have a lot of shared experiences, as well as a lot of accumulation of wisdom over time. I feel that, wow, there's a lot of energy here coming through that you guys truly are a couple who know who you are. Okay, so this is the energy of people who are extremely self-aware. Like they know who they are, where they've been, and they also know what they're capable of, what they want to give, what they cannot give. So I feel like there's a lot of clarity here in terms of who you both are. Very down to earth, very practical. You guys try not to, even though deep down inside I feel like you are very romantic at heart, but I feel like both of you try to kind of put up more of this down to earth, more practical personality, because I feel like inside you both have very soft hearts. and you try to protect that soft heart that you have inside by all of this Pentacles energy, by being more about, yeah, no, I believe in being grounded. I believe in being down to earth. I believe in the wisdom of my experience, my knowledge, so you guys are, I can feel that you're, very successful in what you do, both of you, because you really care about building up a really solid life. I feel like both of you are very, coming from that energy of, I really care about my purpose in life. I really care about giving my all in my career, in the way that I serve the world and how I show up in the world. There's a lot of energy here about purpose, about wanting to give your talents to the world. Wanting to give back to the community. I'm feeling for many of you, you guys are maybe very active in terms of being like volunteers or, serving the community in some way. But I do feel that this is a very solid connection between two very solid people. Now, the issue here, and I think that in terms of your person's true intentions here, is that because I feel that you guys are so solid in who you are, you guys really do know the 3D side of yourselves, right? Because that is your comfort zone, both for you and your person. The 3D, the tangible material world, is your real comfort zone. So I feel that what you both may be struggling at, and this is why you may not know what their true intentions are, they may not know exactly what your true intentions are, because like I said, you keep your soft heart hidden. You tend to be afraid of being hurt. And I feel like that comes from both sides here. There's a fear of being hurt because you act very tough on the outside. But what that is a defense mechanism to hide the softness of your heart that you don't want other people to see because you're afraid that you could get hurt very easily. Okay, so there's a definite sensitivity that lurks beneath the surface. So if you are wondering what their true intentions are, I feel that you are mirroring each other. So as in, you have a sensitive heart beneath your wisdom and experience. They have a sensitive heart beneath their wisdom and experience. So I think it's going to be for you guys a matter of being intentional in letting yourselves open up that side of yourself. So I feel like there's something here where it's almost like you are waiting for them to open up. They are waiting for you to open up. And nobody's doing it. Nobody wants to go first here, guys. Because I feel like, again, maybe you guys have had, certain experiences. Maybe you've had your heart broken. Maybe things have gone wrong in the past. So it's kind of like, you first. No, you first. No, you first. And I feel like that's what the Six of Pentacles energy is. It's a you first energy in this connection. So I feel like their true intention is, okay, who's going to be first here? Should I try? They're like asking themselves, should I try to be the first person who communicates? With this page of coins, it's like they are right now in assessment mode. 7 of coins with the page of coins. They are kind of assessing, okay, somebody has to go first here. I feel like this is a good thing. I feel like, we could have something really solid here, but somebody's going to have to open up more, because right now we are doing okay, but we are not connecting at the level that we should be, connecting at the level that would be far more exciting. So I'm looking for you guys, I'm looking here obviously for more Cups energy, but you guys are not coming through in Cups energy. You're coming through more in this very practical, tangible energy. And that is why your person right now, their intention is to consider if they should go first. Should they go first? Should they communicate how they truly feel about you first? Because they feel like there's a bit of a stalemate. There's a bit of a stuck energy here where neither of you are fully opening up your heart. Okay. So see, see, so I feel like here you guys have some sort of like a pent up passion for one another. Okay, there's a definite pent up passion here that may not be, that is not being communicated right now. That is not being allowed to come out because of fears, practicality, logic, right? There's some sort of a pent up passion that needs to come out. Okay, so I almost feel like you guys are so focused on, we talked about this before, right? And thank you, Spirit. What a confirmation, your purpose. That's why I'm feeling like you two are very, very stable, practical people. And you feel like life experience has taught you to be this way. You don't want to easily let your emotions get the better of you. Neither of you. Because you feel like, again, if you go down that path, then you get hurt. Your sensitivity comes out and you're not comfortable with that. So you focus on your purpose. You focus on your coins, right? You focus on your career, your money, your finances, your stability, and giving back, doing amazing. You know, as a leader, I feel like there's a lot of leadership energy also coming from the two of you. Like you guys are really looked up to by a lot of people. And you're very focused on your purpose because that's what keeps you kind of, you know, away from opening up that heart. So I feel like there's some sort of very pent up, repressed passion here that needs to come out. And I do feel that your person is right now intending to make a decision as to whether they should go first and show you this first. Like literally, I'm feeling like this, you know, like time to bring in the real romance, you know, time to bring in the wine, the roses, the passion, you know, time to really start turning the dial, step it up, you know, let your hair down and get foxy. That's the energy I'm getting here. There's this like, it's time for us to get a little bit frisky, you know, because we don't want to be too boring here. It's getting into being too boring. Look at this. Our focus is getting to be a little boring. It's like taking the excitement out of this relationship, you know, it's so I feel like there's a definite energy here. Your person is intending to focus more romantic energy towards you and this connection, because I feel like the romance level needs to go up. The hotness, the heat needs to be turned up in this connection. And so their intention is to turn it up. And that is a really good thing. I'm loving that because see, honesty is essential. To be a loving person, it is important that we speak truthfully and in a loving manner. Okay, so I feel like part of the honesty, part of the truth of this situation is that you guys may have been playing it safe for a bit longer than you should have, right? There's a lot of play it safe energy here. So they want to be honest about the fact that they feel a lot of passion for you. I think they haven't opened that up to you yet. I think they've been shy. I think they've been a little scared to open up and be honest about how much passion and maybe love they are feeling at this time and how they may want to physically express that, how they may want to emotionally and verbally express that to you and let down that very practical kind of, you know, guard that they have up. So this is really exciting. So what would they say to you? What would they say to you from their higher self? I miss looking into your eyes and into your soul. That to me is definitely about this door to romance. Okay. So maybe you guys have been, you know, been shy about making that sultry eye contact, you know, maybe you guys look away from each other when you talk. You know, maybe you guys are too afraid to be vulnerable enough to give each other those long, passionate looks where, you know, you just kind of stare into each other's eyes and you don't look away, and you can feel the simmering, right? The simmering passion bubbling up, right? I feel like this is where it's at, guys. It's time to really look into each other's eyes. My heart keeps coming back to you, even though I know you've lost faith in me. So again, I feel like this loss of faith to me is more about, it's more about feeling a little bit of a fatigue of, okay, when is this going to become more romantic? When is this going to, like, you know, move forward away from just being like really two cool people who are exploring this relationship into when is this going to get really exciting and romantic, and when are we going to, you know, let the heat in? So I'm working on myself so I can give you the love and relationship you deserve. See? So this is the other thing. There's, like, you know, they are really focusing on bringing that emotion out, bringing the emotion to the forefront, because I think that's something that doesn't come naturally to them, because they've kind of taught themselves, right? They've kind of trained and conditioned themselves into being more guarded, into being more practical and taking things in a much more practical and not as exciting kind of a way, right? So this is something they have to work on, right? This is, you know, it's almost like they have to make themselves a little bit more open to being in that emotionally flowing energy. That's what it is. And when they get into that emotional flow, that is when this door to romance is going to open up. So what steps will they take next, Spirit? Wow, see, look at this. It's like, here we go again. See, you guys, I'm telling you, this is Pentacles energy again. Look at this. Big goals. This is all the same energy. So you guys are very driven by career, money, stability, purpose, leadership, serving the community. There's something big here. So I feel like what your person's true intentions are here is that they know that they have come to a crossroads. Okay, they've come to a point in this relationship where it is time to stop being in this comfort zone. Okay, like you can do this in your non-romantic life, but it can't, that energy can't just seep into your romance. There has to be romance, right? And so they realize that they're at a crossroads where they're going to have to make this decision to open up this door. Okay, and so what their true intentions are to do that. They are ready to be the first. You know, when we said with the you first energy, they are making the decision to open up this door and be the first to do it because somebody has to. And I feel like that is the new space here that is going to be created between the two of you. This is beautiful. We got this card for one of the other groups as well. So I feel like there's a lot of space being created here. There's a lot of opportunity that is coming through. Opportunity for more passion, opportunity for more love, more connection, for more emotional flow. And that is a beautiful thing, right? So I feel this amazing energy from your person and their intention to finally create the space between the two of you in a sacred and beautiful way to open up this door to romance. Oh, I love it. Let me know what you thought of this reading in the comment box below. Also, if you would like to have a personal reading with me or order any of these oracle decks that I've created for all of you who are on this journey to love and abundance, all the links are in the description box below. So if you haven't already, please do subscribe, like, and share. It means so much to me. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I love you, and I'll see you all on the next video.